I'm always on. I was born on.
I think that's to be discussed.
Nobody's watching anyway.
That's right. Oh, one.
Hi, Lindsay. And she has to watch. You don't have a choice. Titanium it is, Ed.
Talking about the plate in my head?
No. That's aluminum.
Alright, we got
This is typically where we'll be telling you if we win, we're going to gold, and if we lose, we're not. But that's not true today.
We're the last few games you saw, we're going to be replaying those here shortly. Right, Nira gets the first.
Nira! And I should be recording, and I'm not, but I am now. I am now.
So should I.
Sorry.
Missed that one on the
so sorry.
Good old huddle. Huddle should have been quicker, I guess. I don't know. Outside roll picked up by Alex. Good push by Rachel on the move to get that ball. Barra.
1-1.
I thought that was going to be a touch.
No.
Touchy.
We were talking that poor Hurricanes team. I'm not sure they scored 25 points in all 6 sets they played combined.
Or 19 points either. Rachel, roll shot, touch.
Oh, then we got a touch there.
Touchy.
Touchy-feely.
2-1. Good job, Rachel. Go serve the ball. Whatever that thing you do when you start the game, do that. There's
boing.
Ace. Hope your video is all right.
I know your audio's not.
Audio's
sucks.
Hey,
is that huddle thing pointed down?
Yeah, it's getting
on purpose?
Yep,
okay.
To get the lines. The huddle AI needs the court lines.
No, that's fine. I just figured I'd ask.
Oh,
Mabel says no.
Not today. Picked up outside.
Jasmine says yes.
Yes today. So as I was saying anyway, the video, we went with the 4K stream for a while, and that was just taking up way too much room on the iPad when we saved the games. So I knocked it back down a notch. I think it's 1080. I would assume that is crystal clear enough for everybody.
Can I just tell you, I'll watch TV and it'll say, hey, this is available in 4K. You want to go there? And I'll go there. It doesn't look any different.
That's 4:2.
I don't think there's much difference. I don't think the average viewer knows the difference.
I mean, it really looks good. I've turned a couple of games on our big TV in the living room just to look at it and see.
Yeah, but you're only sitting 2 feet from it.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. Because the 1080, but from the 1080 to the 4K, I don't know if there's much of a difference. I know in the 4K it's really clear. Like, it really almost looks like you're actually there.
UHD to 4K is really where you're. I mean, even then you can't tell. I mean, you remember when that came out, like when HD came out, and you realized, oh my God, HD looks like you're actually there, and now everybody's complaining because they don't have 4K. It's like you can't tell the difference.
Right.
I get it. The higher, the bigger the TV, the better the resolution will look because
we're on the jumbo trying to Busch Stadium. It might make a difference.
Yeah.
So anyway, moral of the story is we went back down to 1080 to save some room on the iPad, so I don't have to deal with it nearly as often.
1080, 1081, whatever it takes.
Yep, that's right. Oh, if I can get this.
I was never even in aisle 6. More movie references.
5-4.
Up to 2 viewers.
Is that 10? All right. So.
Jazz.
Not coming back. Oh,
Souvenir time
poor
for
girl.
one of the many folks here watching.
And she got a souvenir to the face. She went to hit that right as it got to her, and it went off the front of her hand, right on her head. Head ball. Ace by the Kamari.
They must really like Toyota.
Yeah. Picked up in the back. Push to the middle. Off the top of the net and out.
Can't do that.
Oops. Well, you can, but it's not legal. Olive block.
Boy, it must sound like somebody's fingers got bent backwards.
Call for hits.
You can have 3.
You can have
6, but you can't have 4. And the volleyball gods giveth, and the volleyball gods taketh away. We are here at the Steel Shop. Our next action will be in 2 weeks. We'll come to you from beautiful Afton, Missouri, in the Bud Dome.
Nice play by Rachel to pick off that overpass.
And the week after that, we board our Ozark Airlines charter and head to beautiful Des Moines. 10-6.
I hear we're going to pick up a yellow cab. Will get us at the airport.
Well, if it's going to be actually yellow.
Remember the old, what were those? I forget what they were called. The specially made cars that were the yellow cabs.
Yellow cabs?
The kind of bubble-looking car.
Oh, I don't know.
It was special made just for the. I can't remember what they were. They were
New York City, the old New York City cabs.
Yeah, the old. What do they call it?
Why don't you Google that, Ed?
Yeah, there's nothing.
If you're out there in volleyball land and you know the answer to the question, your prize is you know the answer to the question. As there's an ace from Jasmine. 12-6. Well, 13-6.
Yes, these things here.
And a timeout called by Ty.
Oh, it was the Checker Cab.
Checker Cab Company.
Checker Cab is what it was. Timeout.
Said that already.
13-6.
Said that already, too.
These. Remember these?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize it was a specially made car.
Yes, it is. Actually, it was see if I can find one. See what it was called. Visits. Oh, that's not it.
May the force be with you.
It's the Checker Marathon. It was made from 1961 to 1982.
Wow, that long.
Checker Motors Corporation.
Interesting. And mostly used for cabs, I'm guessing.
Oh, I think it was only. They had.
This is what happens, folks, when the volleyball ain't great.
Yeah. It was. They actually had a bigger back seats and room for passengers.
Why would you need a bigger back seat, Ed? Why?
For people who rode in the cab, sir.
Explain to me why we need more room in the back seat, Ed. Maybe to get more people around the campfire. 13-8.
That's right. More people we can get in the back seat, the more people we can get to the campfire to play that ball. Picked up in the back by Olive Barra.
That was
Push.
weird.
Push it. Yeah,
That's a double.
Yep.
13-9.
Saw the thing come spinning, and I'm like, wonder if he's going to call that. Then he blew the whistle. He called that. Answered my own question. Barra. Jazz off the back. That was going to be long. A little help from our friends.
It was still long. It just went off
Still
our
long,
hands.
yes. True.
45 for 2.
Got like a whole
Is our sub there, Ed? 45 for 2?
My bad. Got like a whole walking group going on back here while the volleyball games are going on.
It's like the mall walkers have invaded the steel shop.
Yeah, the steel shop walkers. You know, that was a thing, did you?
I didn't, but I do now. They're tuned in. They're watching their phones. I'm sure they're tuned into the broadcast.
I'm sure. They got to be watching the game.
Why wouldn't you be?
There's a lot of reasons, Steve. It's going to come into the campfire.
15-10. Not going to lie. Use a nap.
Yeah. Never mind. Picked up by Jazz. Rachel.
Wow.
Drills that off the girl in the back, and
she
actually got it up.
She drilled that too.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, a little short. 15-11.
She pulled
I think
down
I read somewhere
to her.
this week, and I could be wrong about the company, but I thought it was the CEO of Delta Airlines. Says he takes a 20-minute nap in the middle of the day every day before he makes any decisions in the afternoon.
You know, I don't read the book. I have it read to me.
Campfire 15-12.
The great negotiator says, don't ever ask questions after 1 in the afternoon because people are mentally spent and they do not make good decisions.
Well, that explains a lot. The person who wrote The Art of Negotiation or The Great Negotiator? Because if it's the person who wrote The Art of Negotiation, I understand a lot about what's going on right now.
Oh.
Might want to call a little timeout here, 15-13.
Yeah, get the train back on the tracks.
Oh.
Jazz. Barra.
Yeah.
Out.
She hit the net, too.
Timeout.
There's your timeout, and it's 15-14. This has been a changed game here.
It is.
Eddie.
It all started with the yellow cab.
May the force be with you.
It's possible. It's with us today.
I'm sure they heard that before.
I'm sure you're the first person that's ever said that.
So you said that screen's been there the whole time, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been there.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
There's a rough bet to take.
Shocking.
My wife takes that
bet
all the time.
Crane still works.
I don't know.
Be cool.
Make an entrance on it. We could come in on the crane.
Oh, Neela's like, yeah, you know what?
Neera!
I'm kind of done with you, so here, take this. 16-14.
Yeah, we should ask the powers that be if we can ride in on the crane and get lowered into a game.
Just come in one arm.
Yeah, hanging from the...
like Tarzan.
One arm on the crane, one arm holding the broadcast media here. Good job by Rachel. Make that playable. Free ball over by Barrett.
Trying to catch him napping there. Didn't work.
Neela!
I like that play.
Hit. That was a good play.
I like that. Me likey. 17-14.
Caught her on second ball. She just launched it over. Nobody expected it.
You know, Eddie, if you want to know the quality of a good steak, you can stick your head up the cow's butter. You can take the butcher's word for it. And that is an ace, and we're at set point. There's your Tommy Boy reference for the day.
Tommy Boy reference.
Richard. Housekeeping.
Oh. scissors down.
Boo.
I want pancakes.
Oh, he doesn't like pancakes. It's his
It's
problem.
19. We couldn't do that.
I like waffles.
Couldn't do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
That's
oh, that'll do
Let's
it.
take care of that.
1 down.
19-15. That assures us of being first in the pool. And we are going to trek to the other. Are we going to go to the other island, or are we going to stay down
Yeah,
here?
we're going to go.
Okay.
I did. Oh, hello. Hola. Turn on. Turn it on. Turn it on. Did I break it? There, you're on now. I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. I gotta.
There's something new.
Something happened here, and I don't know what it is.
I got you.
I got me too, but I got a weird.
You.
Oh, there we go. Now we're good.
So
Only one of my ears was working. Now we have 3 people, I think, on the broadcast. Over here.
Yep, sure enough. Probably the 3 mall walkers over here watching the game, staying on top of things. Alright, so places, everyone.
Man, if we could keep this up, we could be out of here at a decent time today. That'd be all right with me. Get home, have a nice dinner.
Alright, get in your places, people. Places. I always love that. Who's your captain? Right here. Alright, leave for the libero. Oh, put the ball into play. One-oh.
Yeah, turn that a little bit so they can see it over at the bench.
Powder does not look amused. 2-0.
Save
And
them.
maybe not.
I don't think so.
Kamari's mom was about to walk in front of the fans there. Nila.
Kamari's mom named Nissan.
Nita.
Yeah,
It's a ground rule double.
Can I go anywhere with that?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
Negative. Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
That was a service error, but it doesn't really matter. Wow. I haven't seen Mabel hit a ball like that in a while. That thing was like straight.
Multiple high-speed passes by 2 control towers and,
I think that was
one general's daughter. That's a long way into the back, but it's an ace.
we were the ones talking about you haven't seen Heat.
I haven't, still haven't.
Oh, gotcha.
Sleeping at the switch.
Telling you. The number of big name people that are in that is just astounding.
The number of big name people that are in Heat.
Yes.
See what I did there? Wow.
Boom. That's what we call a Rach bomb.
Boom goes the dynamite.
That's right. Oh, did you see that save?
I
right
saw
there.
it. I saw it.
Kick save.
Kick save and a beauty.
Kick save. Couldn't stop him. Jazz?
Often imitated, never duplicated.
She just throws up a little jazz hands. Tickles the ivories and drops the ball right there on the other side. Overpass, Cam. There.
Nira.
Ping pong.
Ping pong, the witch. Oh, wait, no, that's a different one. Ding dong, sorry. Ping pong, the witch is dead. The wicked witch. We die. We just kill ourselves.
People wish.
That's not coming back. 8-2.
Heat was timeout.
By the way, their reward for losing these 2 sets against us is, oh, let's do this again in 15 minutes.
No, we don't play them.
Oh, yeah, because we're going to be first. We play the other
we'll play the other
team.
ones,
They're sitting there going, tell you what, if you just give us 10 points, we'll just call it a day.
What is it? 8-2.
8-2.
Heat was filmed and released in 1995. 2 hours and 50 minutes long.
2 hours and 50 minutes long. That's a long movie.
It is, but let me tell you, it keeps you going. It's very well done.
I'd be sleeping halfway through that thing.
So we got Overpass, Rachel. So it's got De Niro, Pacino. Talked about that. It's got Michael Mann in it. I'm not really too sure.
Val Kilmer? I knew
Val Kilmer was in it.
Ashley Judd, big fan.
Yep.
Big fan.
Danny Trejo was in it. John Voight, Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. You know who Tom Sizemore was?
Was
the catcher in Major League.
Yep. And he was the detective in Heat.
It was Jake, the catcher.
Jake
Behringer?
Yes. Got Hank Azaria, which actually Hank is in, what is that? Brockmire now. If you haven't, that's a little bit of a raunchy comedy, but it's actually kind of funny.
Hey, we don't talk raunchy on this. We're clean. 11-2. Turn over a new leaf.
Got I forgot Henry Rollins is in it. Henry Rollins is actually a really good actor from the Henry Rollins Band.
A lot of people in that movie.
There's a lot of big names in that movie. Henry Rollins wasn't necessarily a big movie star, just a big name for the Henry Rollins Band. Mostly. I saw that. She's like, nobody home, but somehow they got to it.
That's when you're living right.
Blocked
by Nira.
Dumped over. Olive.
Alex
out of the back. Look at a little rally going here. Picked up by Olive out of the campfire.
Nope.
Punched.
That's all she could do.
Yep. Nice play by Rachel.
I'll
Giants gonna
take
finish
care of
that
that.
up.
Clean up on aisle 23.
So we got Henry Rollins, you got Jeremy Piven.
Dennis Haysbert was also in Major League.
Yep. Yeah.
Joe Blue need refill.
Yep. And that's like, look how far down the list Dennis is. I mean, that's how many big name people they got in front of. Tone Loc is in it.
Who else? Not really
Any other big
else.
names? I think we're past pretty much the big names. Tone Loc made a guest appearance in that.
Is that Wild Thing?
Funky Cold Medina.
Funky Cold Medina.
Yep.
That's right. Those songs sound the same though if you think about it. So I'm sort of right. A little long. 13-4.
And I'll tell you, I think we talked about this when we talked about Heat last time. Not one who really generally likes law enforcement movies.
Can't imagine why.
But this one is on premise. I mean, obviously not the drama. That's long. On premise is fairly accurate.
I have not yet seen The Pit. I have heard things about it.
Who comes The Pit?
Noah Wiley.
Doctors
that every episode's an hour. It's a 24-hour day, and I think every episode is an hour in the hospital. And they were interviewing some doctors yesterday, and I guess the doctors said that that's like very real, it's very authentic. And I tell people all the time, they're like, "Oh, I watched Backdraft, cop dramas or whatever." It's the same thing.
Yeah, like I said, most of it's pretty. I mean, the thing that, without giving them the moral of the story or whatever you want to call it away, if you haven't seen Heat, the thing is, the way that the crew that's doing the big robbery is found is because he gets tipped off by some informant who just says one key word that catches the detectives in. I mean, just pure luck. I mean, obviously it's a film, so it's filmed that way, but completely pure luck where you just like, wait, you gave me something that nobody else has heard.
Nobody's getting this anyway. We're red.
Yeah, probably.
I will tell you, if you ever want to know how the most realistic firefighting movie is Ladder 49. And even that isn't, Joaquin Phoenix, and the hero dies at the end. Not that I'm giving anything away, but that's about as real, as close to real as you can get and still be cinematonic.
Right.
They filmed a lot of that in live burns with real firefighters. So a lot of the scenes they do that are not necessarily speaking scenes or dramatic, where they're actually showing that is actual really stuff, but the rest of it's all. I mean, you can't sit in a room that long with that much smoke and still talk to people.
Nice pop over by Mabel. And speaking of realistic shows and movies, I don't think I've talked about this before. Maybe I did. The Looming Tower, if you're interested in some of the backstory to the 9/11, the Looming Tower is a 10-episode miniseries that, like I say, from a law enforcement perspective, I can tell you the things that happen in that are fairly accurate. And I've also watched a couple documentaries about it where they said that a couple of the FBI agents that were on the ground in some of those intelligence rooms that were consultants to the show said it is so realistic and it is so true to what really happened that they refused to watch it. They absolutely refused to watch it.
I'll have to watch that. I thought I saw them all. You know the comedian Rob Riggle?
Yeah.
Have you heard that story?
Uh-uh.
He's a Marine, former Marine. His Marine unit was, I think I have this accurate. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But he was in some kind of reserve detachment that day, and they got called up on 9/11, and he was actually down in the pile.
Yeah, and it's Jeff Daniels
I like him.
of Dumb and Dumber fame.
Well, or the Newsroom, if you watch that.
Oh, I love the Newsroom. That's
I love
one
it
of the
too. I
best
still watch the.
ever.
Yeah, I think they only got like 2 or 3 seasons out of it. I
Yeah,
still watch it.
before it got canceled.
That was a
That's
good
the
series.
best series, one of the best series ever. But he was the lead FBI agent in charge on the Looming Tower, and it is one of the best shows I've
I'll
seen.
have to watch that.
Yep. Highly recommended if you're.
Where can I find that, Eddie? Was that on a station near me?
It was on Hulu the last time I'd seen it.
So that's like the only streaming thing I don't have.
Yeah. Well,
Every other one.
It comes and goes on Hulu.
Actually, I
That
think we
seems
might
to
have
be-
Hulu now with the new agreement that Disney and DirecTV
Yeah.
made. Like if you have DirecTV
Like
stream,
Disney's
you
part
also
of
get
Hulu.
Disney and Hulu. Yeah, sweet.
Well, actually, Hulu's going away. It's going to be Disney. So yes, you probably
That's gonna
have
do it right
That's
there.
it.
That keeps the day alive, and it's 1912.
So-
That's 6 in a row.
So we
So-
should be coming right back to you. I don't know if it's going to be right away. if
Yeah,
it's a
hang out. I
break
think
or
the referee may want to break
Yeah.
for it. We're way ahead. I mean, we're at
Right.
least an hour ahead. So hang out. We'll get with you in a little